Have you ever wanted to start a journeyman save but not known what a journeyman save is and not know what type of journeyman save you can do? Then look no further than this video, because in this video I will explain what a journeyman save is in Football Manager and the best journeyman saves you can do in Football Manager 2024 right now. So what is a journeyman save in Football Manager? A journeyman save is, there are a few requirements. You need to start off as unemployed. That is the first biggest one that you have to do. This is a non-negotiable in terms of what a journeyman save starts off with. And you have to have Sunday League badges or no coaching badges at all. So when you're creating your manager, you should have a screen like this: no coaching badges, Sunday League experience, and you can have the coaching attributes the way that you want it. If you want more coaching, if you want more mental, that's completely up to you and completely up to how you play the game and how you want to see fit. That's a negotiable. The other non-negotiable for a journeyman challenge is you cannot use the editor. That is considered cheating, and in most Football Manager saves, that is also considered cheating, so definitely don't use the editor. There is one where you, in one journeyman save, where you can't use you have to mask the attributes, so you can't see the player's attributes on the screen. That for me is a negotiable. If you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself, then unmask those attributes. If you want to make it harder and more realistic, then mask the attributes. That one for me is down to you. Now we know what the outset of the challenge is. I'm going to give you some of my top journeyman saves that are so fun that you're never going to want to stop playing and that you're going to want to complete all of these journeyman type saves. First up, we have the Asian Journeyman Challenge, and this is one of the most fun ones you can do in FM24, especially now that the J League has been added. And all you have to do in this save is to win every single league available to you in Asia, including the Asian Champions League and any Asian competitions that are involved in that as well down the lower end, so like the Asian equivalent of the Europa League, Conference League, etc. And you can also throw in as well winning the Asian Nations Cup at international level. And if you want to make it even harder for yourself, then go and try and win the World Cup with an Asian side as well. The next one I call is the England Challenge, aptly named. It's so obvious what you have to do. You have to start off as unemployed with no badges and work your way up to becoming the England's national team manager. Not only that, you have to do it in a way where you've won every league in England as well. So starting off with the Vanarama National South or North, and then moving your way up to the National League, League 2, League 1, the Championship, and finally the Premier League, winning all the cups in between as well. And then once you've finally done that, you go and be the England national team manager and win the Euros and win the World Cup. It's called I'm Coming Home, and what a challenge it is. The next challenge is making your way home, and basically you start off the furthest away from the country that you live in and then work your way back through each country on the way that borders that country. So for instance, if you live in the UK, the furthest away you can start on Football Manager is ideally Australia, and then you work your way back through the nations trying to get back to England at some point. Very simple challenge, very fun one. And it's an unbelievable challenge to do in Football Manager. It's an incredible one. You don't see many people doing it. Are you brave enough to take this one on? The next one is called the City State Challenge. And all you do in this journeyman save is manage teams that are based in small cities that are protected by other countries. So for instance, Monaco is a principality of France. Hopefully I'm getting the language right there. If I'm not, do let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You basically manage teams like Monaco, the Isle of Man would be another example as well. And they're the only teams that you can manage. And what you have to do is tick off all of these principalities and protectorates and win everything you can with those teams. If you fancy an extremely hard challenge, then why not start off your journeyman career as one of the lowest ranked nations in the world? So in this example, you would manage someone like San Marino, or if we scroll down all the way to the end of the rankings, you pick one of these teams. It could be either San Marino, Anguilla, Sri Lanka, Liechtenstein, Aruba, Gibraltar, Pakistan, the Bahamas, Somalia, Eritrea. The list goes on, but you pick one of those small nations, start from there, and try and manage the #1 ranked nation in the world at the save on that time. So teams like France, Brazil, England, Spain, etc. Can you work your way up from being the worst international manager to being the best international manager in this journeyman type save? My last recommendation is the Island Hopper Challenge, and there are so many great teams that you can be in this challenge. In this Journeyman Challenge, all you do is manage clubs that are based on islands or based on an island. So England technically is an island. The country of Ireland obviously is an island. Then you've got places like Sicily, etc. The other islands like the Canary Islands, etc. There's also teams that are going to be very, very good to start off with on an island. So Las Palmas in the Spanish First Division are one of the greatest shouts you can go for straight off the bat if you can get that job. Other places you can end up managing is Greece with teams like OFI Crete. You could even manage nations like the Republic of Ireland or Northern Ireland, England, Scotland, or indeed Wales, as they're all based on islands. You could also manage teams like Copenhagen and many, many others, because islands within islands also count as well. Anything that's technically on an island, you can manage them, and it's a great way of doing a journeyman save. You get to learn a bit about geography, you get to learn a little bit about islands. I mean, what more could you want from Football Manager than learning about new things? And if you love these type of save videos, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next video.